Hey out there, guys. It is Friday. Yeah, Friday. I'm finished up with my project at Los Angeles International Airport. So I was asked if I want to take a couple of days off, or maybe they could send me out to help out at another job or something. I go, I'll take a few days off. I'm tired, So got Thursday, Friday off. I'm thinking of taking off somewhere, yeah. So I'm trying to get this truck a little better prepped. As you see, I got my top that came in perfect timing. I was changing out the front lights today. I have those lights I had on there. I actually got those from the junkyard about a year ago. Like, I think they wanted $20 for them or something. They were little rusties. I just cleaned them up and painted them and put some new bulbs in them, and they were sitting in the garage. When I put this bumper on, I just want to see how they fit, and they look pretty good. So I went and bought some new ones. Those old ones were Pro Comp driving lights, the old Pro Comp 6x9. So what I got now is I got some KC 6x9s. I got okay. I got to wire those up, so I'm kind of working on that. And so I got a little sidetracked here because now that I got this, I was looking for a place to put the switches, and it's like there's not a whole lot of places to put switches in here. It's like it's got these little blanks down here, and it's got a blank right here. Heck. Oh yeah, it's got these two right here. But do I have to buy special Toyota switches? I don't know. So, crap. And the thing is, I do have several light installation kits or wiring kits that I've had from the past. So I'm trying to utilize those. Yeah. Utilization. So, yeah, this is what I got. This is what I'm going to do for just a little quickie here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to use one of these kits here. I'm going to pop the switches out of the bracket and mount them on the center console. So here's the center console, or whatever you call it here. The shifter goes in the middle, and it's got this slot on the side. And it's got like this cup holder there. I don't know whether it's a cup holder or just for your pocket change. We got this thing on here on the side here. So what I did, I just cut it out and popped the switches in there. There you go. See, I just gave it a rough cut with a Dremel tool. Just enough for the switches to fit. The switches go like that. Like that. It's got this little rubber thing that goes on the bottom, so cut that out so everything fits. And the switches just snap in. See, they got these little metal springy brackets on the side there, and it'll keep it in place. So there you have it. Alright, I've got to get one wire, just one wire, from the switch into the engine compartment where the relay is going to be, and that'll control the relay. So here's the wire. Okay, this here is actual power for the switch with the fuse, and I think I'll hook this up to the fuse box. There's something hot under here. And basically, it goes to the switch, comes back on this green wire, and goes through the dashboard to the relay. Okay. So to get the wire out through the firewall there, I just followed this bunch of wires right here, and it's got this real rubbery. Where's it at? Oh, grommet. And right here is the what is this here? Oh, this is for your hood, the latch on your hood. Open up the Release the latch, yeah. So that goes right through there. If you see this, just follow that and poke it with a coat hanger. Catch it on the other side. Yeah. Where we at? Catch it on the other side, tie your wire on, and pull the wire through. Okay, typically a KC set of lights will come with all the wiring. It'll come with the relay. Okay, actually this is a 30 amp relay. Anyway, it'll come with a relay. It'll come with the fuse holder. So you just wire up this to your battery. These plug into your lights. Here's one set of lights. Here's the other set of lights. For one pair of lights. Yeah, complete wiring harness. Just plug it in, mount this somewhere, the firewall, run this to your battery, and you need to run one wire to ground, which is right here, which I'll just ground to the fender once I screw that in like that. Yeah. So right now I need to run a ground wire inside for the switch. This is for the switch. Yeah. It's gonna run through like that, hook up like that. And the neat thing about these switches that I've got, these are some aftermarket switches, is that they're rated at 20 amps and they're all labeled real nice and clear: ground, power, and light. So as you can see here, I got my power, I got circuit to the battery, to the lights. Actually it goes to the relay. And the ground, the only thing the ground is for is so that the switch lights up. It's for the light bulb in the switch. So that'll go on there. Alright, it's later on in the day, and got the console back in, got it all wired up, but I got a little issue. This is working. Fucking neighbors. Shut the hell up. Alright, light works, not too bright. I've had some switches like this that are like way too bright, you know. That's perfect. Okay. Now this one's working here. Yeah. And this one isn't working for some reason. So I got the screws out of it. I'm going to pull it off and see if I got power there with my continuity tester here. No, this isn't continuity tester. I forget what this is, but we're going to test it anyway. Holy crap, I just backed up to take this video right now and I stepped on the soldering iron. Unfortunately for me, or lucky for me, it's fairly cool now. I was trying to focus the camera, I go, oh, what's that? Something's hot. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Okay, these come with 100-watt bulbs from KC, but I like to put the 130-watt bulbs in there. And I like using these bulbs. These are what I use on the Bronco. I got 8 of these 130-watt CB or CEC xenon bulbs. This is just a box. I bought these years ago and I saved the old bulbs in here, but I can't find them no more. I bought those from J.C. Whitney and they're not listed, and I went to that website for that company and they're not listed no more, so I guess they're not making the 130-watt ice blue bulbs. I even went to KC because I bought some from KC and they didn't have them either, so I don't know what's going on with that. So I just got the plain 130-watt bulbs. Yeah. But I gotta check and see if I'm getting power to this one. For some reason, this one's not working. Okay, here's what's up with the lights. This is my fault for not using the KC relay. I happen to have extra parts laying around here, and the KC relay, according to this, says, oh, I didn't read it properly. It's got two 20 amp outputs on it, or two 20 amp contacts, or it's rated for 220 amp connections. Now this relay here is rated at 30 amps. I figured, yeah, I'm going to use a 30 amp, you know, whoa, more power kind of thing. Yeah, well, anyway, so look at the plug there. You've got 4 connectors. Okay, that's the 30 amp. This is the KC plug. It's got 4 connectors. That's because this one has 4 outputs, or 4 not 4 outputs, 2 outputs, 220 amp outputs. So this is rated at 20 amps each leg. Okay, these are 10 amp lights. I figured 30 amp total should be good. This is only 20. No, this, read the thing there. What does it say? It says 2 times 20 amp at 14 volts. This is the rating on there. You go read these ratings on there. Yeah, well, anyways, that's what you get for not reading stuff. As you can see, this only has 1 leg. In other words, 1 leg. So it's only 1 leg for power to your lights. This has 2 legs outputs. 1 for your right side, 1 for your left side. Rated at 20 amps each. Did we learn something today? I know I sure did. I'm taking apart lights and checking light bulbs and all this kind of stuff. Yeah, I think that'd be the most important thing of the day there. Relays, yeah. There we go. Success. Yeah. Success. There's actually 2 separate circuits coming off the relay, or on the relay. 120 amp circuit for each light. I didn't know that. I thought they were spliced together somewhere. Yeah. So these got to be aimed now. Yeah, got some heat coming out of there. Ooh, nice and warm. That's the pencil beam, or long range light. Now here you got the driving beam, which is a more spread out beam. Yeah. For coverage, yeah. There you have it. These are the KC 6x9. These are rated at 191,000 candle power, but that's with the 100 watt bulb. I'm using the 130 watt bulb. This is the long range. This is the driving light over here, and the reason for that is, why do you need 2? You know, save yourself some money. Get 1 of each. Get 2 good lights. I mean, I could have gone with HIDs. HIDs are what? Pretty pricey. Very pricey. The LED light bars and all that stuff, I mean, they're ridiculously priced. Don't need all that light. You know, look at my Bronco. I got 8 lights on there, 8 130 watt lights. It's good, it's nice to have, but it's not necessary. You know, save yourself some money, and you know, get a dual battery setup. How about an onboard air system? Get one of those nice fridges that freezer fridge, runs off 12 volt. A lot of things you can do. Same thing on the suspension here. I could have gone with a 6-inch suspension kit, or I could have thrown coilovers and a long travel suspension. That was like $2,000 for the long travel suspension. You don't need it to go off-roading, you know. Get yourself something good, something reliable, built good, save yourself some money. Something that does the job. 2 lights will do the job. I've been out in the Mojave Trail with 8 lights going, and hey, I was still lost for a little while, even with the This will do the trick. It's all I'm gonna need. I didn't spend. I spent under $200. The lights, wiring kit, and all that stuff. Ain't nothing compared to HIDs or LEDs. By the way, KC does make the highlights, KC highlights and HID. I think a pair of those is over $800. Good lights, but who wants to spend that much money? You really need that much light to go out off-roading how many times a year? You know, what's most important? Save that money. I could get a skid plate. I'm gonna need some skid protection underneath. I'm gonna get a full-size spare and a wheel for it, because I'm getting a tire carrier. You know, I'm trying to think wisely on this, because I've been through the big tires, I've been through the big lifts, I spent all kinds of money on mufflers and all that kind of bull. I'm trying to be a little more practical on this vehicle. Practical. So stay tuned. Plan on going somewhere this weekend. Just to get out. Nothing extreme, just to get away.